Breaking news. Breaking news on Bill Gates, largest farmland owner, needs to help us with climate change. He wants to, I'm going to read this article from MSN.com. Bill Gates wants to use 100% synthetic beef. The reasoning is he suggests synthetic beef, like Beyond Meats, is a key part of climate action. Lab-grown meat still has extremely high costs, but taste-wise, it has passed muster. This is not good. Gates pushes meat alternative because of meat's high cost in global emission. Bill Gates has a big idea to fight climate change. The Microsoft co-founder and chair of the investment fund Breakthrough Energy Ventures recently suggested that all rich countries should move to 100% synthetic beef. Synthetic is fake. I guess to use the word synthetic sounds better than saying fake meat. It's like saying synthetic news. Oh, on that synthetic news outlet, they're saying that, Trump won the election. That's synthetic news. We're not into synthetic news. I thought we weren't into fake news, but we're into synthetic beef, synthetic fake beef. Oh, so he's gonna fight climate change with synthetic beef. Why is Gates a direct and an indirect investor in brands like Beyond Meat and Impossible Foods, pushing for synthetic meat, particularly synthetic beef, as a climate solution? Why? As the Western Journal points out, the Food and Agriculture Organization predicts a global shortage of protein-rich foods following, guess what, COVID. I can't say that. Well, I'm just quoting what the article said. They're saying due to shortage caused by the pandemic, approximately 1 billion people in the world suffer from protein deficiency, according to Cornell Alliance for Science. In wealthier nations, then, synthetic beef is a good place to start. Why? To solve the protein problem. I thought they were injecting us with protein. Is that a way to give us more protein? Oh, no, that's not what they're doing. I thought that's what they were giving us. It's like a protein supplement. Aren't they giving us a protein supplement? You can get used to the taste difference. And the claim is they're going to make it taste even better over time. Indoctrination. Tastes good. Fake food. Franken food. It's not fake, it's synthetic, you stupid idiot. Why would you say fake? It's synthetic beef. So So they're saying that synthetic beef is the way to combat climate change. Let's grow the meat in a lab, and so we can, what? Everything's gonna be processed through the lab now. So it's all about the science of everything. I don't know. I'm gonna skim through this article. Let's see where we go. I'm not gonna get used to the taste. It's in your. There's no way. Different agricultural and food lobbies around the world have pushed for regulations so that, for example, consumers can legally complain that vegan restaurants don't serve them animal products. These same kinds of laws also protect consumers from chocolate-flavored candy instead of chocolate, for example, or processed cheese food instead of cheese. But lately, products like Beyond Meat have made headway in being shelved next to real meat. See, that's the thing. You slide it in there, where consumers can see and grab them. It's all fake. I mean, synthetic. This is good because the problem Gates is identifying is huge. Agriculture accounts for 10% of greenhouse gases emission in the United States alone, where we have some of the most efficient agriculture in the world to produce our meats and dairy. Gates says developing nations with less advanced farming have an even longer way to go towards agriculture and carbon neutrality. Carbon neutrality. All these words, they sound great. If there is no carbon, we die. Yeah. When Gates refers to synthetic meat, he's likely talking about the growing market of very sophisticated vegan meat alternatives. But that's, you are limiting your products to a small minute of people in this world of vegans. I don't care. Vegans want to be vegans, yeah, fine. But you can't force us, the rest of the population, to be vegan. So, but he's also an investor in at least one true lab meat startup. These companies grow individually chunks of muscle tissue. That's what meat is, separately from any living animal. So they're growing meat in a lab, synthetic meat. Why is beef such a focus for these companies? Because raising beef uses a lot more resources than poultry or even pork. Making beef a key item that suppliers are keen to replace in consumers' mind. If you want to help the planet, this is where they manipulate you. If you want to help the planet but can't bring yourself to give up meat entirely, eliminating beef from your diet is the next best thing, Smithsonian reports. So the new propaganda is saying meat is bad for you, stop consuming meat, we're gonna ban meat, we're gonna ban meat production facilities, slaughterhouses, whatever you want to call them, and create more labs so science can create synthetic beef, aka fake meat, for people to eat and I just don't understand. It's synthetic. It's fake beef. Meanwhile, Memphis Meats, which Gates name-checked in the Technology Review interview, wants to avoid animal altogether, whenever possible, including by harvesting. This is where it gets sci-fi. Including by harvesting cells from procedures like animal biopsies, where cells would be discarded. Memphis Meats makes ground beef as well as lab-grown chicken and duck. So far, neither Memphis Meats nor Mosa is on any menus, with the economical depressed restaurant scene of 2020 putting a serious damper on development. Mosa believes it will have a menu-ready product by 2022. Now, this is creepy. But in Singapore, the US-based Eat Just's lab-grown chicken nuggets will debut on menus soon. This is weird. In December 2020, Bloomberg taste tested the lab chicken and complimented the texture and the taste. Post-original lab-grown burger passed taste test in 2013 too. It seems the hurdle between lab meat and the market is still its astronomical cost, which makes hope to continue to drive down as technology and scalability advances. In the Technology Review interview, Gates specifically cited Impossible Foods and Beyond Meats are examples of scalable technology that could reach consumers more quickly. As for the cellular kind of lab-grown meats, I don't know that will ever be economical, Gates admitted. Beyond Meat combines peas, beans, brown rice, and natural fats like coconut oil to make patties that sizzle and texturally resemble beef. Impossible Foods use soy, and potatoes. Both companies focus on making specifically a burger patty, an iconic piece of meat that vegan meat advocates believe is a key place to win over customers. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. This is an Orwellian nightmare. We are living in a sci-fi Orwellian nightmare. 1984. Let's make it fiction again. Why is this issue so pressing? If 10% of the US emission isn't enough of a splash of cold water, Mosa explains, demands for meat is predicted to increase 70% by 2050 as more countries in the developing world gain wealth to further diversify their diets. Eating meat is a major global marker of wealth. Oh, so you're wealthy when you eat a burger and a hot dog. That means you're rich. And experts suggest offering alternatives is more effective than warning of emission dangers of beef cattle. For example, pragmatism will serve humankind well as we dramatically curb emission. All right. This is a creepy article from the creepy guy that bought up all this farmland so they could cease production of meats and force people into eating synthetic meat, which also known as fake meat, because of emissions, CO2 emissions. If you like this video, please thumbs it up, share, like, subscribe, share the link to your family and friends, just to be more aware of what's going on right under your noses. Fake meat is coming to a supermarket near you, and it's a good thing because Farmer Bill says so.